Ooh, yeah. It's that time again. RL and Jenny on the mic, let's go. Welcome to the show where the people get heard. Everyday voices, every thought, every word.
Entertainment, politics, love and life. We break it all down every Tuesday night.
If you wrote a new book or you're building up a dream, got an organization or a message for the team,
Pull up a chair, come and share what you know. We open up the floor, let the conversation grow.
it's Overflow,
The Everyday People Show.
with RL and Jenny, yeah, they always keep it real, you know. At 7 p.m. Eastern time, we go live. Tune in, tap in.
Let your story come alive, overflow.
Let your voice overflow. From the headlines to the hard lines, we talk about it all. Real folks, real stories, no topic too big or small. Overflow, the Everyday People Show. RL and Jenny, let the conversation flow. Every Tuesday at 7. Every Tuesday at 7. Every Tuesday at 7. Overflow.
Every day you let us go.
And welcome back to Overflow, the Everyday People Show. Not the Yesterday People Show, not the Today People Show, not Tomorrow Day People Show. The Everyday People Show. I'm your boy RL, and she's your girl who?
Jenny.
From the block. Welcome back to Overflow, y'all. This your boy RL, man. This your girl Jenny, man. We doing it. We back again. We've been gone for that, what, 2 weeks?
Yes.
We took a little break. We took a little what they call it, a hiatus.
Yeah,
We took a
or
little hiatus.
sabbatical.
Oh, you call it a sabbatical.
Sabbatical,
I
yeah.
call it a hiatus. What's the difference?
All the same.
All the same. All right, then. Well, welcome back, then. Welcome back. School is back in. That school is back, man. School is back. I see a lot of parents out there celebrating that school is back in.
Yeah.
When y'all start tomorrow officially, right?
First day.
Y'all first full day is tomorrow. School is back, man. School that was fast right there, man. That was fast. First week of school. How y'all feeling, man? Are y'all happy? Are y'all happy y'all kids are back in school?
Yeah. Well, it did zoom by fast this summer, so I think everybody felt the breeze of that, how quickly it went. But at the end of the day, we were back in, and so ready or not, here we go.
Ready or not, here they come. They're gonna find you. Is it hard? I mean, when you look and see a lot of parents celebrating the kids are gone, I'm figuring they feel like they're gonna get them a break now. So
Somewhat, yeah.
So what do they think the teachers are going through now? Now that they have a break, what you putting the teacher through when all these kids was like you got a classroom.
It's a trade-off.
Yeah, but see, they gotta understand they only got 1, 2, 3, 4 kids that they got to deal with.
Yeah.
But when school start back, y'all, how many kids y'all have in the classroom now?
20 for our class.
20 kids in the classroom.
Yeah.
Y'all got 20
Average,
kids. Y'all got 20 kids in y'all classroom.
20 plus.
20 plus kids in the classroom that the parents are glad that they don't have to deal with no more. And y'all got to deal with 20 plus now. So I'm saying, it's almost like they know what y'all going through.
Oh, they do. They do, because they will express that. They do. They will tell us, as they feel led to say it, they'll say, you know what? I admire what you do. It takes a special person to be in education.
It takes a special kind of person to be an educator, man. And actually, I think when it comes down to like getting raises, I think parents need to be on the front line saying they need a raise.
Yeah.
But you never see that though.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't see
They'll
a lot
say
of
it, though.
I mean, they'll say it, but they're not on the front line saying, yeah, they need to get paid. They need more money. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know if they could do anything about it unless it was something like widespread. But depending on your community, they will lavish you with gifts. They will throughout the year. So there's some compensation somewhere a little bit. So,
So you think those gifts worth the headache that they give y'all, the kids give y'all?
well, I it doesn't even out, but it's nice, you know. It's a blessing to get, the gift cards, the flowers, the just the I don't know, just the acknowledgement. It makes a difference, you know. It keeps our morale up.
Yeah, y'all gonna need that morale, man. With all these bad children, man, and these kids are getting worse. These kids are you know what I'm saying. I hate talking about people. Kids, these kids, they're entitled. Kids are now feeling more entitled to. Kids feel more entitled to have a say so,
Mhm,
to have a voice. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
I'm not saying they shouldn't have a voice. I'm just saying they feel like they're entitled to a voice
Yeah.
at a younger age than when we were. You know what I'm saying? Like we just accepted what the adults told us to do and we did it. You know what I'm saying? We
Well,
just assumed that the adults are giving us the right information. They're telling us the right way to go. And we're not questioning things. We just did a lot of things
mhm,
that the adult told us, the teachers told
mhm.
us to do. And now these kids, these kids have a lot of
More vocal.
they're vocal a lot. They
Of
feel
course.
like they gotta say so because the parents allowed them to have a say so in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yes, that comes
So
from home,
yeah, that comes from home. You know what I'm saying?
Because when we were growing up, if you couldn't even really be in the same room when adults were on the telephone or having conversations.
Yeah,
It was like you need to
you
leave.
gotta leave the room. You gotta leave the room, man. So I think
Yeah.
parenting. I don't think children have changed. I think the parenting
Hmm.
has
For sure.
kind of made the children evolve into something else. You know what I'm saying? Because I think we live in this revolution where people, we grew up with, we got whippings and stuff like that. And a lot of people say, well, I'm not going to whoop my child. I'm not going to whoop my child. And I grew up and you're going to get what, you know what I'm saying? And you reaping the benefits. Well, you're reaping what you sow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You didn't chastise your child enough. And you
Hmm.
want to hang with your kids and,
Hmm.
you want to, I mean, you want to be a friend. I don't want to say you don't want to be your kid's friend. You want to be the first line of defense for your kids,
Yeah.
but you got to still be the first disciplinary for your kids at the same time.
Yeah.
You got to lay down the law for you. You got to teach your kids discipline at the same time,
Yeah.
and it start at home.
I think parents are trying to make up for what they feel they didn't get when they were coming up. The attention, the my feelings count. So parents are trying to be to their children what maybe we didn't get, and what we didn't get wasn't necessarily bad. A bad thing. I think it just I don't know, it's just an overcompensation. On my parents, they didn't care about my feelings. It was like, go to your room, or, you know, um, it's not about how you feel, or I'm not your friend. You just do what I say, stuff like that. And I mean, we were just up under stricter guidelines, that it was just passed down. We didn't have all of that touchy feely. Oh, I love you. How was your day? Can I fix you a glass of milk? How was your day? Our
Let,
parents didn't do that.
no, let me bring our guest host up in the building, Mr.
What's
Mo.
happening, man? I feel like the $100 bill.
What's going on, Mr. Mo?
Got the big face
Welcome.
hundreds.
You say what?
I said I feel like the $100 bill. I got the big face hundreds.
You got the big face hunters.
Got the big face hundreds,
All
man.
right, man. You need to share some of them big face hunters, then. You know what I'm saying?
I don't got them. I just look like it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, yeah, man. You look like you got it, man. Don't play with me, Mo. You know what I'm saying? Don't be playing, man.
Hey, I heard y'all
How you
talking
doing,
about
brother?
whippings. I heard y'all talking about whippings, man. I had to join on, man, so I could tell you.
Yeah,
I got
we
plenty.
talk about this is the first week of school, and we were just comparing kids from today from our time, the kids today, man. You know how they feel like more entitled to things like a say so. They got to have a voice. You know what I'm saying? At an earlier age than what we did. You know, we just they told us to do something, we did it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do it. They told our mom we get a whip.
I got a theory on that, but my theories, y'all heard some of my theories. My theories are kind of just, but anyway, I think a big part of it. I just got this theory where it's like, in our age, in our time, you have to listen because it's detrimental to close to survival. You know what I mean? When I tell you to do something, you got to do it because otherwise, the consequences are detrimental. Nowadays, it's not like that. It's different. You know what I mean? All you going to get is maybe a smack on the hand or a smack on the butt, and there's no danger. But in our time, it was like do it because for example, somebody come into the house with torches and whatever. Get in the basement. Why do I have to get in the basement? No, you ain't got time for that, man. Go get in the basement.
Just get there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No
Yeah,
questions
exactly.
asked. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no question asked. Yeah.
Yeah, like we were saying, like when adults, like say mama get some company and she'll tell you just go to your room.
Exactly.
And you already know why you already know why you got to go to your room because you know what I'm saying. Grown folks finna start talking.
Yeah. Half the time I didn't know, but I went in. I did it anyway.
Yeah. There's a lot of pacifying that parents do now, but I don't know. This is what we have to deal with in the classroom.
So the question is, school is back in session. Do you think kids are better off with the tech they have than we were, or more, or they have made them less effective? Are they better off with all the technical stuff, or has it made them less effective? Like, you know what I'm saying? They got a lot of technical things, more things than we had. I mean, we had a whole we had A through Z encyclopedia books. Now they got Google. They can just say it and it'll give them the answer what they're looking for. Is that making them more less effective as you know what I'm saying? Is this making them better students? You know what I'm saying? Just having the answer versus researching.
Personally, I don't think it makes them better. I feel like it gives them this grace to just find stuff without like curiosity and seeking it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and technology can be used like for students to cheat, so they don't really work. They don't really do the work. I've had stories of, especially with middle school and high school, because I deal with elementary, but I have family and I have friends that teach high school and middle school. And like when they have to turn work in, they're turning stuff in that is just, AI generated and it's not authentically something that they studied or that they put together themselves. So I don't think it's better. I mean, I think it has its benefits, but I don't think it's better. I don't.
No, I don't think it's better either because because the researching when you research you're gonna find out more things than that one thing you're looking for.
Right.
When you research, you're gonna find out more. But when you like Google something, it's just gonna give you the exact answer you want. Say for instance, like when we was in the 8th grade, they told us to research the state, the capital of each state. And you have to go through encyclopedias to find the capital of each state.
Yeah.
But when you when you figure out the capital of each state, they also got the state bird.
Yes.
They got the state
All the symbols.
state tree.
Yes.
They got the state motto. So you learn that along with the state each state.
Fun.
Yeah. Instead of just Google and say, "Give me the state of Georgia. Give me the capital of the state of Georgia." The capital is Atlanta, and that's all it's gonna give you.
And,
you know what I'm saying?
And see, then in those type studies, you developed your writing skills because you would have to write about it.
Yeah.
Then you would have to draw the pictures of the symbols of whatever represented that state. So it created like artistic skills and stuff. So and it took time. I mean, if you click on something, there's no patience there. You just get it done super quick. But you had to take your time, so that developed patience. It's so many things that come into play when you do it the old school way. But like I say, it has its benefits, but it's just I don't know. It doesn't give them what they really could have long term that I think helps their brain growth. I don't think it's
So
it's
to all you
effective.
viewers, do you think kids are better off with all the technology that they have? They're better off than we are, or is it just making them less effective as a human being? What say you, Mr. Mo?
Yeah, I got a lot to say on this, but I ain't gonna say a lot. But
Hey man, do what you do, man.
yeah, it's just that. So the way I look at it is like a process change. So think about this, right? When we used to have to find our way somewhere, right? First we started with the paper map. Then they made the paper map a plastic map. And then they made these things called Garmin, and we started using those. Now we got our iPhone. So things just keep changing, and now the technology that they're in, it's punch it in a computer, do research instead of.
So you agree it's making us less smarter because you remember back in the day when we had to figure out where to go somewhere and somebody said you go to there's a landmark to go to, there's two lights, make a right, and you're gonna see it on the left next to the gas station. And now when your Google go down, and now when you're on GPS go down, you like, I don't know where to go. I did pull over and park somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You
good.
were making your statement.
Oh no, I was gonna say. So I don't think it's making them less smarter. But so let me just clarify that. What I think it is they have different tools than we had, and to us it's like y'all taking the easy way out, man. You know what I mean? Because I would have to go to the shelf, get this big encyclopedia, flip through 1,000 pages, A through F, Z, or whatever, and find what I'm looking for. Nowadays it's just Google. Brrr. Okay, there it is right there. So I just think it's just different tools. But if even with those tools, these kids, the kids can still fail, right? Even with those tools, that really shows they ain't trying, But I just think it's different tools. That's all.
Yeah, and it's good. I mean, it has its pros. I just feel like it takes away some of their critical thinking skills. And so, like, I can even admit, and this is just me as an adult, I can get an address to go somewhere and I'll type it in. I'll go. I may go there 4 more times and still need to use the same tool of GPS to get to that same place because I won't remember it visually. I'm just going by what the GPS is saying. That's just how my brain works when you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's ever done that. You get an address, you've been there maybe 4 times using GPS, and then if you don't use it that 5th time, you're still not quite sure how to get there without
Yeah, and I
Carver,
just say this.
Carver home KB. What's up, my brother? What's going on, Carver home KB? Kenny boy, that's Kenny boy. What's up, Darren? Man, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all share the
Hey,
live out,
everybody.
please. Man, I'm sure y'all share the live out if y'all tuned in. If y'all free to join, just follow the link at the bottom. Y'all free to join us on camera if you want. If you ain't shy. Go ahead.
So no, I was going to just say, Jenny, I 100% agree with you. But you used the word called critical thinking. I think that's a little different here because that's different, right? I think because doing research and critical thinking is like, can you find your way out of this box? That's critical
Yeah.
thinking,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, like I had a student one time ask me, I was trying to open I'm trying to open up a hole punch thing to get the little paper
to
out.
get the pieces out, yeah.
And the student said, all you gotta do is just Google it to figure out how to do it. I was like, what? No, I'm not doing that. I'll get it open. And this was a 5-year-old that said that.
Oh yeah, and that's how they figure out stuff. Yeah.
Exactly. That's my point.
Oh wow.
Just Google it. You know what I'm saying? You
That's
wasting
funny.
all this time trying to use some
Just my hands. All I was just trying to do is open it. I knew how to open it, but they saw me fumbling with it. And
Oh,
it was
that's funny.
like, just Google it if you don't know how to open it. I'm like, I know how. I just gotta maneuver some things. It was funny.
And I feel
Yeah,
like
that's great.
I feel like you feel old Robert, man. It's just like I feel because I'm just I don't know. We probably from this we from the same generation. I feel like you know how they say if you don't use it, you lose it. So I feel like
Yeah.
if I don't hold on to some of them old things I know how to do, when electricity go off and the digital stuff stop working, I'm gonna be in trouble, and I don't want to be in that position, So I know what you mean.
Yeah, so yeah, man, I think these kids I think they're not going to be as smart as we used to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're missing out on a lot of researching. Takes you down a lot of path.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? And you learn a lot of things while you're researching. And I think just getting the answer is not researching. You just know that particular thing. You know what I'm saying? You just don't. You don't get the satisfaction of learning things along the way while you're researching. That's what I was saying.
Well, I also add another thing because I'm in education, so I see this every day. what it does is because the technology gives you such quick access to answers and research questions, it reduces students' attention span. So everything is like, I got to have it right now. So they don't pay attention as good, maybe because everything is so quick. So if it ain't happening in 2 or 3 seconds, 5 seconds, their attention span is shorter. So I see that every day.
Yeah, and let me just add this, so because now I think I know I agree with you, Robert and Jenny, but one thing I'll say is for sure is definitely reducing it, and I think this aligns with what you guys are saying. The quantitative analysis, like they can't figure stuff out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's
Yeah,
just like
they can't.
yeah, it's like the quantitative analysis. Forget about it, man. Say, how would you, because we used to have them little puzzles like, okay, how you got four balls over here, and you got to use the scale once, and you got to figure it out, and we had to figure out how to do it. I don't think they'll be good with that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a part of problem solving, and I think that spills over into your that spills over into other areas in your life, like problem solving, like
Yeah,
what you call it, like issues when, like, you have an issue with somebody, and how do you deal with this person? You know what I'm saying?
social
Yeah.
issues. Yeah,
Yeah, social issues. Yeah, that bleeds over into their social skills. Like, how do I solve a problem I have with somebody? You know what I'm saying? Well, it's okay. What you gonna Google that? What you gonna tell
Exactly.
you? You know what I'm saying?
Right. And it's been proven that it does it a lot of this technology use, it takes away from the social skills, which we have more behavior issues behind that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, yeah. I'll share a story. I had some millennials visit, and it was him and his girlfriend. They visited me and my wife here, and the ladies they left. They went somewhere. So it's just me and this dude. He got on the couch, put his head down into his. I guess he had this little game thing. Man, we sat there for like a whole hour. Didn't say two words to each other. I was just shaking my head. I'm like, this is ridiculous. So in terms of social skills, yeah, I saw it firsthand.
But yeah, their social skill, and it's sad because I think we all play a small part in it,
Of
because
course.
because everybody and their mama kid got one of those what do we just call those pads now? Everybody and their mama kid got a pad, and when they give them that pad,
Yeah.
a pad is like a virtual pacifier now, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
be quiet for like hours on end, man, and they be zoned into it. You know what I'm saying? Even I don't know if you watch the new Toy Story,
I was just
the new
thinking that
Toy
when you
Story
were saying,
movie.
I promise.
The new
Yeah.
Toy Story movie that was about. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The new toy was the iPad, and the old toys were getting mad. They were jealous because
Yep.
yeah, the old toy was jealous because they were saying like, yeah, the new toy ain't fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So if you get a chance to watch new Toy Story,
yeah.
it was okay, man. And they touched on that
Yeah.
about the iPad. It's the new toy. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of turning the kids into like drones and stuff like that.
And it showed the social side to the negative aspect of the socialization changes
Yeah.
with young people. Yeah.
Yeah,
Young
yeah.
people. Yeah.
So yeah, they'll skip. I don't even kids don't even play with each other no more.
Mm-mm.
They don't even
Not
go
like
out.
we used to.
Yeah, and I think we help that alone because we buying we buying them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We blaming the kids, but we buying the stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say, but technology play a role in that, like we're talking about, because like when you go to the store, all they got is. I mean, I went to the store. This was crazy, man. I went to the store. They didn't even have a cashier. They said you could use the machine over there.
Mm.
I'm like, where the people at? I need somebody. I'm not here to work. Where the people at? Bring me up.
Yeah, and I'll share this little quick story, which is, as an adult, it affects all of us. I remember I went to the bank, and Robert knows I go to the bank, and I'll say I got some banking I need to do. So I'll go inside the bank, and they're like, "Well, you can do this through your mobile app," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know." I said, "But I just want to." But this is what I tell them. I said, "I know. I just want to interact with people sometimes, and that's why I'm in here." And
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
like, "Okay, I get it. I get it." So I mean, we come from that generation of interaction with people. So for me, it's like, yeah, I can use my mobile app. I'm gonna stop by the bank. I want to see a person.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, yeah, because this the replacement theory is happening.
hmm
Because I don't even, man, I don't even order food. I try to order food. It's horrendous for me. I
oh
can't do it.
wow.
I gotta get my wife to do it. I said, look, order pizza.
Oh man, that's easy.
Yeah, he's the one that does all the
Well, pizza,
ordering.
you been ain't ordered pizza for the last 20 years, man. So you should know that by now.
You must
Pizza probably
follow.
was the first thing you can order online. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't eat, man. Everything's online now. You got to sign
Yeah,
up, and I don't want to do none of that. Have an
yeah,
account. I ain't doing none of that.
yeah. It can get overwhelming if your phone is full of apps for every restaurant and every
Yeah.
food place that have to go through those things like Uber Eats and stuff. Yes, a lot.
Yeah, so my grandson, he's 1 year, he was 1 year old, man. When you put on that Mickey Mouse Club, man, he's like a drone. It's like you can get if whatever Mickey Mouse tells him to do, he gonna do it at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know if I get the satisfaction of him being quiet. You know what I'm saying? And I think we are partly to blame for this because we like that peace we get when they be like zoned out into these iPads and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
so like I said, I seen a couple of parents, on Facebook celebrating that their kids are going to school now. I'm saying, that's what I'm
yeah,
saying. So what you think they mean for the teachers? Then
yeah.
they got to get 20 of them at a time, 20 of your kids at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, speaking of that, because
Yep.
my brother, he did some teaching, and so he might have seen some of the stuff you seen, Jenny, because he told me, he said it's difficult to get kids to learn. They want to keep their phones and do stuff on
Mhm.
their phones. You give them math problems, they typing them in on the phone.
Yep.
He said it's a struggle. He really
Yep.
said.
It is. It is. Yep.
Yeah, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Daryl said, yeah, I agree with you, RL, because you have to go down more than one road when you have to research sometimes. So you learn more to get to what you're really looking for. Yeah, exactly, man. Researching is you learn more when you research than when you just Google something, man. So I don't know if they trying to make I don't know. They're making us a less smarter people by trying to make it more convenient for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And they're labeling the equipment smartphone, smart TV, and while it's making us
Yeah, yeah, the TVs and the phones are smart while we are getting dumber. You know what I'm saying? So
Is it not?
as long as we can just Google something, I always wonder like what would happen if they just all the computers and stuff get shut down for a day, man. We'll go crazy as a society, man. Like, I don't know what to do. What to do? I can't pay no bills. What to do?
everything is
Yeah.
digital.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
It's a knowledge transfer from humans to technology. Scary.
it is.
Like you said, there can be a dependency. Something happens.
Mm-hmm.
That
In the
dude.
worst way
Yeah. And
for the younger generation.
oh yeah, oh yeah, yep, for sure.
So let's get into I saw the news. They got some squatter issues in Atlanta, man. I'm like, so what? How do you deal with squatters? How do you deal with squatters?
I didn't realize that that happens with apartments. So call me an airhead, but I knew it would happen with homes, but not apartments. I didn't
Yeah,
know
it
that.
happened in apartments too.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jenny. I've seen a lot of programs where it's the homes, but I ain't never seen an apartment. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. The
It's
apartment.
Centennial. I think it's Centennial Place Apartments.
Yeah, let me play the video real quick.
We're at the location now. Neo Plate is here with renters frustrated about an ongoing squatting issue. I spoke with Miss Harvey here. She's been living here since what, 2012? And tell me, she says she's concerned about her safety. She lives just doors down from one of these units that has squatters inside. How do you feel
Yes.
about that?
It's not safe. There's possibly pedophiles, sex offenders, rapists, murderers that are busting windows. They're breaking doors. Management's doing nothing. We've been complaining for over a year. It's embarrassing. This is the first face of Midtown. This is awful.
How are they getting in?
They're getting in and grab a hold of those bars and go up.
And I spoke with property management. They tell me they're well aware of these concerns. They planned on hosting a meeting Monday evening around 6 p.m. We'll have reaction from the owners, the city, and the local housing authority, along as the federal housing authority regarding this property. For more information on this story, go to our website at wsbtv.com.
The one thing I noticed about what the lady said, she named everything that bad can happen they could do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If this is how you get action, you say
Yeah.
they can be. We can have rapists, we can have murderers.
Yeah.
I think if you had that play crawler with cops. You know what I'm saying?
I think that was her way of saying, look, y'all, this could possibly be to get more attention to the matter, because that has to be frustrating. Because I mean, with squatters, I mean, I didn't think that you could break in and enter and still be okay without police getting involved. But they can live without paying rent.
I'm gonna get some feedback. Turn your volume up. Get some feedback. When I mute you more, I don't hear the feedback. So it must be some coming.
Oh, really? On my side?
Yeah. It just started there. I don't know.
How about now?
Mic check. No, I still hear.
You want to go out and come back in?
Huh?
When you go out and come back
Yeah,
in?
go out and come back in and see what it's still going on. It happened when I start playing the video. Yeah, so I think squatters I think that they're trying to find somewhere. It's like gotta be homeless people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you got a choice, you're gonna live up on the bridge or you're gonna just kick in the door and just set up shop, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Because what they're doing is they're pretty much let's see, get him back in.
Go ahead, Jen.
All right. I don't hear anything now.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So yeah, like they're able to move in and like move their things in. They can get utilities put in their name and stuff like that. So I wouldn't even say it's necessarily people that like are like destitute homeless type, but the ones that just really don't have anywhere to go, and they go that route where they get like fake documents to say that they're living there. If they get mail delivered there, then they can use that to say that they live there, and that's crazy because you got people who are working hard to live in places, and all they got to do is just fake it out and stay there, and it seems like it's really difficult to get them removed from the properties.
It is. I've seen things where it is difficult, but man, shouldn't it only just take a lease? Let me see the lease. Who signed
They
the
can do
lease?
fake leases, like
Yeah.
fake
Oh, yeah.
documents, and then and I don't know. It just the crazy part about it is the like the owners, I guess, of the apartments. They can't even like change the locks or put them out. It's almost like it has to be like layers of legal things to get them out of there, and that's wild to me.
Yeah, I've
I
seen
think
that.
I think squatting started. I think this started back like way back in long time ago. Well, it's really not illegal to squat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's really I don't think it's I gotta read. I didn't read. I meant to research before I came. I think they have rights. Squatters have right. You have a right to live somewhere. And if does that make sense? Like you got a right to live somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I
under the
think they
bridge.
started it a long time ago. I don't know when. What you saying, Mo?
They got a right to live under the bridge.
Yeah, but it's funny. But I think that's an actual law. If you can set up shop somewhere, somebody and you ain't about there, you can just move in. You're a squatter. You know what I'm saying? I have a right there for housing. You know what I'm saying? So
Let me look it up. I think it's state to state because they got squatters' rights in Arizona. I'm in Arizona.
yeah. It may be a state to state.
It's probably state to state, man.
But I think it was a federal thing at first, and maybe a lot of states broke off and did their own ruling and things like that. But anyway, you just can't put them out. You know what I'm saying? They have to go through court to get them out the house. You know what I'm saying?
And that can be frustrating.
So the law here, where I am is based on time. It says in Arizona, squatters can claim legal ownership of a property through adverse possession only after occupying it openly, exclusively, and continuously for 10 years.
Mm.
So they just got to be there 10 years.
Yeah, and it's your house. You know what I'm saying?
That's nuts, man.
I mean,
It is.
But see, that was a law. I think that's a tougher law. I think it was more lenient than that before. Since then, you know what I'm saying. But I think it was a thing like there wasn't a lot of houses back in the days. I mean, so people you can just squat wherever you want to. You know what I'm saying. I don't know the real story about that, but I think I read that somewhere where squatting is legal.
So Robert, Robert Jenny, in your area the law is much better, and it says Georgia's Squatter Reform Act criminalizes unlawful squatting and speeds up removal through law enforcement affidavits instead of long court delays. Unlawful occupants have 3 days to prove a right to be there, and presenting a fake lease is a felony.
Oh, wow.
Whew, I'm moving to Georgia. I like that, boy. You can get them out quick, and they're going to jail because it's a felony. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that sounds fair considering people work hard to, own homes or, have
Yeah, like Daryl said.
apartment.
Yeah, Daryl said they have found out what the legal process is to be a squatter, and the landlord don't know what the laws are themselves. So yeah, so you know what I'm saying. So you can move, you can just move in somewhere. You know what I'm saying. You got more squatters than you think. Say like somebody pass away and the owners pass away and they ain't got no next of kin,
Right.
and you know they ain't got no next of kin. They pass away. Who gonna take over the house? You could just squat in the house for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They're not coming back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Sure,
it's
sure.
legal. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. So yeah,
So go home every
it's
day.
what?
Go home every day.
And I imagine a lot of people squatting because of the economy is so
Oh
messed
my
up, man.
gosh, we
So
don't even go
are
there.
y'all feeling? So let me ask y'all a question. Are y'all feeling the effects of the Trump economy? I know when I went to the
Raise my
grocery store,
hand.
we went to the grocery store the other day, man. I had to pull out my bank card and my credit card. I'm like,
Oh my God. Let me tell y'all, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. At first, when we would have our shows talking about it, I didn't feel it that much. I'm feeling it now, though. I am. Going to the store is like crazy. You can't go in there and get a few items without spending at least $50 to $60. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Not to
Yep.
mention the gas prices and oh my gosh.
and they going back up, man, because the Trump is like he's like the dumbest. He's not just the dumbest president. He's one of the dumbest person I know. You know what I'm saying? And he's just dumb, and it's like, how do we? Who voted for this dude, man? I'm like, who voted for this dumb guy, man? He's just a big fat dumb doodoo booty looking.
But the crazy part about it is, and I've been saying this, they're having the nerve to ask for more funding and money for weapons, and our pockets are getting like, holes in them trying to just buy groceries. But they want more money
You know
from
what else they're
us.
trying to get money for? They trying to get money to pay these people who the insurrectionists. They asking for over $1 billion to pay people for their pain, for they call like they pain and suffering for having to go to jail for having an insurrection, and they actually fighting to vote for this. They actually need like 1 or 2 guys to vote and say yes on this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, man. You know, not to mention the ballroom and all this
and
stuff,
we're
man.
paying for all of this. All of us taxpayers, we're paying for it.
Man, they'd have been ran Obama out of there, man.
Oh well, he couldn't have done nothing. Like he couldn't even done
Man,
a
they'd have
smidgen
ran
of what-
Obama up out of
yeah.
there so quick, man, with one dumb thing that Trump is out of the 50 dumb thing Trump did, Obama couldn't have did one. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Are this kind of be affecting you, man? Your bottom line?
Oh yeah, yeah. I was just gonna mention Yeah, all the presidents do one. I'm gonna tell you because this here, a lot of people don't know, but when the gas goes up, usually you'll see it go up when there's a war. That's
Mhm.
because the people pay for the war. That the taxes that when the gas prices go up, that extra money, it goes for a war. So you just watch the economy when there's a war, and you'll see the gas prices go up.
Mm.
Yep, and that's how they pay for the wars because I mean, it don't come out of the government pocket. People got to pay for it.
So how's it? What kind of effect do you feel so far?
Yeah, I see. I just feel like it feels like because I mean, I'm out of school. I'm not going to school anymore or anything like that. But it just feels like everything is extremely expensive. Like you got to be a
Mhm.
millionaire just to be a regular middle class person nowadays. That's what it
Yes.
feels like.
Exactly.
I'm like, and
Yeah,
I'm
Exactly.
yeah. I got my first taste when I went to the grocery store this past week. I'm like, hold on,
Yeah.
how this all of this over
Over it was
$100?
over
You know what
100.
I'm
I was
saying?
like, what? We didn't even have that much
mean,
stuff.
we had
what
like
you need,
what,
like
like
three things?
10
You must buy
items.
3 things for $100.
So I mean, once you get the chicken, once I got the chicken and the charcoal, I was done. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
I
yeah,
was up
yeah,
shit creek, man. Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah,
when you
yeah.
hit that thing, say, boop. I say, shit, the chicken, $22. I said, oh shit.
Yeah, like I'm thinking twice about doing certain things like that I would leisurely just do before. So I'm doing my own, DIY things. I'm it's gotten to me like extreme when it comes down to just enjoying life. Like you gotta choose between this or that just to keep your regular money flowing to take care of responsibilities and stuff.
So this is in the same vein, but if y'all want to bring it back, that's fine. But uh, my wife and her sister, they own a home, and they've been owning. Their parents owned this home for over 50 years,
Mm,
and they passed down to them. And you know that the state has them still paying property tax. This is in Connecticut. They still
mm.
gotta pay property. Like, hold on, you don't pay property tax for 50 damn years. Y'all get the house and they still gotta pay property tax. Y'all know that's criminal. That's
Mhm.
Hmm.
criminal.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
man. I mean, that's it's the I don't call it the American dream. I call it the American scheme.
Mhm.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The American scheme. That's what they need to start calling. This is the American scheme. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
And I mean, even on the news, and I get this, people are dipping into their savings. They're using credit cards to pay for stuff, and then they can't pay the credit cards off. They're dipping into their retirement funds. It's gotten really bad. It's gotten really bad for a lot of people. It
Yeah,
really has.
definitely. It's definitely got bad. It's getting bad for me. Shoot.
I get it.
So I'm about to start selling stuff.
Hmm.
Like my boy Black from cars to TVs to radios. I mean,
Hey, Robbie, go get you a trench coat. Here you go. What y'all need?
yeah,
What you
man.
need?
I mean, be like Lenny. What you need? I'm
What you
Lenny,
need?
sweet
What you
Lenny. You
need?
know what I'm saying? Finna
Yeah.
start hawking stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause you got to sell it for the Lolo now, cause everybody else broke.
Yeah. And I mean, like, even with work, like, coworkers are like, I ain't got money to spend on no coffee today. I'm bringing my lunch. I'm not going out to eat. It's like that. It's gotten that bad.
And I got an old car. I don't know if y'all got new cars, but I got an old car, so I don't even know what a new car costs nowadays. I bet you it costs the same as a damn boat. I just don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I saw somebody. I saw the news where somebody paying over $1,000,
Yeah.
over $1,000
A
for
car
a
note.
car note. I said, what kind of car they got?
Oh my goodness,
I
that's a
forgot what
spaceship.
car it
Yeah,
was. I
I
forgot.
don't give a doggone what kind of car it is. You paying over $1,000 for a 1 month car note? It's ridiculous, man.
It
That's
drives
not gonna make
itself.
a
It come
difference.
pick you up.
Mm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I
You
said the
better.
government need to step out. Y'all got to step in on this one.
Oh yeah.
That's come on now, come
I,
on now,
only way I buy that is if I can live in it. Can I live in it too? Is there a shower in there? Can I?
man.
That's it. Because Jesus.
It better be a Winnebago. You paying $1,000 a month for,
I'm
and
telling
I'm
you.
willing to bet you it's a sports car what they got.
It ain't even worth it because cars like they as soon as you drive them off the lot, they start losing value. So
I can't believe that though.
yeah,
Over $1,000 a month for car note, and then you got insurance too.
And repairs and upkeep of the car, regular
Man, that's
maintenance,
ridiculous.
tires, wheels, all that stuff. I can't.
Daryl said my mom still pay those taxes, and she been there over 60 years.
Talk
Wow,
about what I said. Yeah,
that's
the
crazy.
same thing. Yep, that's crazy. Yeah, you think, it's like, I'll bring this up too because it's like tolls. When they have tolls, if they have a bridge, the damn bridge is paid for, man. Why are we still paying tolls to go across this bridge? It's been paid for. Y'all get money for taxes to repair it and stuff. Why are you still paying tolls? Because the tolls should be gone after a certain amount of time. But this just the way the world works.
You never really own nothing in America, man. Even cars, you still got to pay all this tax and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're never done paying. You got to pay insurance. As long as you got a car, you got to pay insurance.
Exactly.
You never own nothing in America.
Right.
You can't just buy something and say it's mine.
Right.
I ain't got to pay nothing on it. I can do what I want to do with it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Even in computer mode, I got to pay for internet to use it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, you got to pay internet. You got to watch it. You buy a TV, you got to pay to watch it. You know what I'm saying? You remember we used to buy a TV and we could just watch it.
Yeah. All you gotta do is make sure you pay your power bill.
And then you gotta pay for streaming services and you know what I'm saying? The football game on the streaming service, you can't watch that no more. You know what I'm saying? Everything is on its own streaming service, so you got to pay to watch the TV. You know what I mean?
You got to pay for the cable to come to your house, and then you got to pay to watch the programs. It's like when y'all gonna stop? Just chill out.
It's a scam, man. America's a scam. I'm trying to find out where I can get in and scam too. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my scheme in. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody trying to scam each other, man. This is a scamming country, man. You know what I'm saying? The president leading the way.
That's an American front hustle. We all got side hustles. They do right in the front. Ain't no side hustles.
They say, well, you own the car, but you got to pay to drive on the. Well, who say? I mean, what? Don't my state taxes pay to drive on the road? You know what I'm saying? Don't my federal and state taxes pay for me to drive on the road? Now I got to pay another tax on top of that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, taxes are double, triple, man.
Yeah, man.
You're right.
Let's talk about this thing we were talking about, Jen. About how times are feeling like. A lot of people feeling like it's just about over. You know what I'm saying? But we've been saying that for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So do you feel like the end times are nearer? Or we just gotta weather the storm like generation before? You know what I'm saying? Like back in the 60s, they had a challenge. Back in the 1900s, they had a challenge. Mm-hmm. Back in the 1800s, every generation got a challenge. Mm-hmm. Are we in the midst of our challenge that we got to meet?
So personally, I think that we're at the last leg of all of these things that you're talking about. Sorry, we're at the last leg of it. I really believe that with everything in me. So
I mean, but that's nothing new under the sun. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but I'll tell you why. Let me tell you why. Okay. So all these things that are happening, like wars, rumors of wars, the famines, all that stuff. These things have always happened over the years, right? And people are always saying, well, they've been saying that, and it's always been happening. But the thing about it is, it's all happening at the same time on high levels. And you look at the news with the wildfires, like they are like, every time you turn on the news, like every 3 or 4 days, it's some brand new wildfires. And they are very extensive. It's covering like large spans of greenery. It is bad. And if you look in the Bible, it talks about a third of, the earth's greens would be burned up. It's a lot. You have to see it from that perspective to see where I'm going with it. And if a person doesn't, read the Bible and see those things, then I understand why they probably wouldn't agree with me. But the knowledge, the explosion of knowledge is on us. The sands of time is just running down. You can feel it. I don't know about other people, but like I feel like it from Friday to Friday. It's like it seemed like Friday was yesterday, and then it's Friday again.
Well, it do feel different, but I don't know if it's just a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like
I get
every
it.
generation have a challenge. We've been so comfortable for so long since
Mm.
we ain't really had a challenge in our life in, you know what I'm saying, in decades. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I feel like we just a challenge is upon us.
Mhm.
A challenge of the political challenge.
Mhm.
You know, it is, and to me, I think that's the biggest thing. We people just don't know how to choose leadership. Anytime you get poor leadership, you're gonna get poor results.
Let's see, the whole world is going through it though, and America is like the center of all of this madness. Like we, everybody hate us right now. And if you look in the word, it talks about that. Like we're just we are falling and we're falling bad. I see it. I see it. So I personally feel like we're at the last leg of all these things that we've been going through for generations. I really feel that with everything in me. I don't like it, but it is what it is. It's just what I see.
Yeah. So
So
my thoughts on this is that because I think we're in a because I think the world's cyclical, right? So we saw it before, right? They had the, when the world first started with the dinosaurs and all this stuff and all that stuff, you know, it started it started thriving and then boom, everything went extinct. Then
mhm,
then they had to start over and the world had to regrow again. So
mhm,
I agree with you. I think we're headed towards that extinction point, and then it'll restart again. But
mhm,
that's yeah. I think that's what
mhm,
happened because things overload. I mean, granted, in that the first time that happened, it was with the ice age and all that stuff. But we just gonna have some kind of crazy event over here that's happening that just destroys everything, and then things will regenerate and they'll start again. That's what I
mhm.
think. But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I
So, but
it's
you talking about a different ending? So you're
no.
talking about like the second coming?
Well, okay. So
You know,
what? So I'm gonna say this. I agree with what he's saying because that is what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna bring that element into it, but that's a part of it. But I mean, it that's gonna be the reset. That's gonna be the reset. Like I really believe we'll have nuclear war. I just believe that. I don't want that, but I believe that's gonna happen. I don't. You know.
and I think they're trying to induce it. I think they're trying to induce it. Israel, the way
Mhm,
if you listen to a lot of stuff what Israel's saying about
mhm.
building another temple, building what they
Yes.
call it the See, I'm not
The
into all this
Temple of
stuff. Yeah,
Jerusalem,
they want to build
I'm
another
telling
temple.
you, that's just look in Revelations and look in the Bible. It's all in there. Everything that we're seeing now that's on the news is in the Word. I'm telling you, it is in there, like almost detailed. You know, so if we were ever in that time, we're in it now because we're looking at all of the war stuff. Yeah, we've had wars for years, but this is different because we're talking about nuclear stuff now. And we're talking about how messed up like America has just gone down. I mean, ever since Trump has been in office his second time around, it has gotten so bad that like the morale is so low. I mean, we have somebody in office that makes decisions um without even having any class about it. I mean, he does things illegally and the spirit of that is on the country. I
It
mean,
is open.
yeah.
He's openly doing things, and people are blatantly ignoring it. You know, so
Right.
because they voted for him, they feel like we got to stick with him.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it's blatant and it's open that. And I mean, you don't even have a brain to see it's
Right.
what he's doing is stupid and out
Right.
of order. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Right.
Even a child can see that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you have grown people, they kind of like still behind him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I don't, and maybe I think that's what it is. I think people are so dumb right now, and I don't want to call people dumb. I like to think people just think they're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
They're doing the
Mhm.
right thing by standing by their guy
Mhm.
when he's openly showing them that he can care less about what they say.
Right.
He can care less about what anybody say. I do what I want to do, but if you got the money to pay me, I do what you say do.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what Israel has kind of like really bought into America's government to where America's really another arm of Israel.
Mhm.
if you think about it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
mean, it's a touchy subject, but yeah.
The White House is for sale, and everybody see it's for sale.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And if I had a couple of 100 million, I'd see what I can get from it too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is where it is. You know, Elon paid him to get what he need. Information. Elon went in and got in the computers and got everybody information.
And I was just
Now I'm
thinking
out.
that. So that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking as you were speaking that.
And
Because
now Israel is paying America, and what they do, we need y'all to go handle Iran for us.
and that's where they're gonna control everything with people being able to live. Like they can turn you off. They got all your information. So if you're not complying with whatever they got that they wanted you to comply with, they can turn it off. Well, you want to pay your bills, you want to eat, you're gonna have to, or we're gonna turn it off. I mean, we don't want to think about it, but it's they've been preparing for, and it's set up like the things that we didn't understand with Elon Musk and his relationship with Trump. I mean, with how much sense it make that he was there and then now he's gone, but he got all what he needed. So, um, it's gonna be about power control, the food supply, all of that. I mean, that's happening now with the meat supply. They're making it hard for people to even grow their own foods
Yeah.
with these crazy seeds that.
And now these data centers getting
Oh
all the
my
water.
God.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
And don't live near one. Your power bill is gonna be astronomical. So, so when you touch on all those things and put all the pieces together, you can see the puzzle of where we are. So that's why I say, it says in the word, people have always said, "Oh, it's always going to be this. It's always been this way," and it says that people are going to say that in this time that, but they've been saying that for years that the second coming is, and it says that that's what people are going to say. So it is to me, it's kind of like it's easy to see if you care to see it. Some people wanna not see it, and I get it. You wanna get up every day and live and just not even think about that kind of stuff, but,
well,
you
you
have
also
to go
got
through.
you also got to take into account, the people running the country, because I'll tell you this. I think, well, first of all, Trump is 70.
Mhm.
Biden was 78 when he became president. What the hell? What? Huh? Man, come on. I think they probably barely drive a car. Yeah, well, they don't because they're rich. But still,
Mhm.
it's just like
Right.
run a country and you 70 and you 78. No, man. You not even you can't even relate to half of the country at that
man,
age.
Trump 80 years old now.
I know. Yeah, I'm saying when he got inaugurated, he was 70 when he got inaugurated, and
Which
Biden was.
first time or the second time?
I didn't look. I didn't see that, but it just said
Yeah,
when
it had to be. He was 79. He had to be 79 when the second term.
Oh,
Now
okay.
he's 80 years old now. I just googled it.
He 80 now? Okay.
He's 80
Yeah, because
years old. Yeah,
that's 2 terms. Yeah, because that's 8 years. Yeah. So that makes
going to
sense.
46. Yeah.
Yeah. So he 80. So we got old, half senile white men running the
Mhm.
country.
Mhm.
That's nuts. Nuts.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. I don't even get it how the country functions. I think what I really think is my opinion is that they're the figurehead. Everybody below them run the country. That's what I
Yeah.
say.
Yeah. Exactly. So let's move on, man. You up on this Nolan Wells case? You following that?
You talking to me, Robert?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know the high level details. Yeah.
Yeah. What you think of that? What you think going on with that?
Well, so I mean I got too much to say about it, man. I'm gonna keep stumbling on my tongue, but I'll say this because there was another case you might have followed, a lady named Shanquella Robinson, and
Mhm.
same
Read
kind of
that.
thing. Anytime you leave outside the country, just bad things happen to black folks, man. And she went outside the country. This was within her group. She went outside the country, and one of her roommates beat her to death.
Yeah. I
So
remember
y'all
that.
probably heard about that. But the
Mhm.
bottom line is, outside the country, I'm not sure what can be done. Then Nolan
Well,
Wells,
this was inside the country right here.
yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right. But it happened in the water, yeah. So I don't know, man. It's just it's like, how could I don't see how some things become this crazy mystery. Oh, and then other things, you can find clues and figure out what happened in a jiffy. But so all of a sudden, I think they protected somebody. Because
Yeah, yeah.
why this got to be? I mean, the technology we got nowadays. Are you kidding me?
Right.
Are you kidding? What, you can't find the body? What are you talking about? Yeah,
Right.
and you can't figure out what happened? No, that's don't
Right.
sound right to me.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the toe phone call said a lot. I think that told me there was something going on. They hiding something. Let me play it. If people, a lot of people, y'all ain't heard the toe. Uh, let me play a little bit of the towing service. You heard that? You heard that?
Is it real? Good evening. I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crime Stories. I want to thank you for being with us.
Everyone in the background is saying, "Is he dead? Nolan, wake the
claiming they're sinking and calling for help. And yet in the background, are we really hearing all of this other activity?
Nobody has ever, none of the kids on this boat have ever admitted that anybody said that they thought Nolan was dead.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
What'd you say? Hey.
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
This guy.
All right, well, let's get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on the account, sir.
I don't know the phone number. It's either. I think it's. Try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership, like guaranteed. I don't have the tag
Unless
on
you
here.
have a
It got ripped
membership
off.
number or anything, it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at.
You are hearing the audio distress call from the boat. That is the boat on which Nolan Wells went to Horn Island. Now, there have been a lot of different accounts about whether he was on the boat when he came back from Horn Island, when he was supposed to come back from Horn Island. He never came back from Horn Island. And you can clearly hear on that version, which we obtained from the Mississippi Department of Marine Research. They released it. It's not something off TikTok or Insta. And that's what you hear. Let me hear 184 one more time, please.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
What'd you say? Hey.
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
Dave Mack, Crime Stories, investigative reporter. What are we hearing?
Nancy, this is the audio call from the boat that Nolan Wells took out to Horn Island. And the boat is attempting to leave Horn Island because the boat is taking on water. What we are hearing is the call from the boat to...
Okay, we ain't gonna listen to all of that.
All of that sounds pretty goofy.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
goofy.
Do you hear echo mode?
No.
Well, maybe just we just deal with it.
I don't hear
If y'all listening, if y'all listening live, if y'all hear echo, let us know.
Yeah, that whole call was goofy.
Call, man. I just mute you more until you start talking. Yeah, so that call says a lot. I mean,
Yeah, after you listen to it.
yeah, I mean, like, the boat is sinking. Okay, how far it coming up? I don't know. Listen, what the heck you mean you don't know how far the water coming up to you?
And then he said we're going. And then he said we're going. And then he said we're sinking. But he didn't sound stressed when he said we're sinking. His voice toned, it fell flat. Like he didn't even sound concerned. It was weird.
Yeah, they sound like they sound too calm, like
Exactly.
and you can hear the voices in the back. They a lot of people dispute what they saying in the background. You know what I'm saying? But you can. A lot of people saying that the fact that they putting the quotes up there, what they're saying, you're hearing it because you're seeing it.
Yeah.
So that's the argument from people who saying that the video, that being the audio, can't be. It's not. You know what I'm saying? But when you listen, you can't hear them saying Nolan, don't die. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of hear them saying it, but what they're saying, your mind is tricking you because they're putting the words up there for you to hear that.
Yeah.
So even though you hear that, they're saying that's the only reason why you hear that, because the words up there telling you what you need to be listening for. Right. So what you think about that, Mo?
Yeah, so that was my first time hearing that call. It sounded real goofy because, like Jenny was saying, I thought the same thing. It's like, that's not a distress call. That's an information call. There was no distress in that call whatsoever. The guy was confused. Sounded like he probably was boozed up. I don't know. They're like, oh, yeah, my phone's here. And then, like, basic instructions. They couldn't even follow basic instructions. So I don't know what to make out of all that, but there was no urgency, nothing. You know, like nobody's dead or missing. That's kind of weird, man.
Like if I say, Mo, what color chair you sitting in? What you gonna tell me?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say black chair.
You're gonna say, well, I don't know. I'm like, you're both taking on water,
right?
The lady clearly asks you, okay, how far is the water coming up to your feet, to your ankle? You say, I don't know.
Yeah, that's
come on.
That's the dude that got rid of
him. Okay, something ain't right with this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the guy that got rid of him. When you don't know basic answers like that, you did something stupid.
I think they were trying to call to get an alibi. They needed an alibi, so we gonna call and say the boat sinking.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? They needed to buy time.
Yeah, because like what happened? Did you hit a rock? What happened?
Yeah, but they really didn't want nobody to come out there. They just wanted that call to be on record.
Yeah.
You know.
And he seemed distracted because she was saying something. He was like, "What did you say?" Like it seemed like he might have been trying to listen to what they were saying in the background because it was clear she was talking the way she was talking. He was like, "What did you say?" And it's like, "No, you weren't listening."
In one part of the call, it seemed like he forgot he was on the phone. She was talking. He said, "What?" He said, "What? What?" Dude, I was she trying to help you. What? He said, "What?" Like she can on his nerve. What? Yeah, don't listen to that call, Mo. Don't listen to the call. It's streaming everywhere. Don't listen. You're gonna be like, hold on. how these guys not suspects, man? How these guys not been arrested already? You know what I'm saying? Like, you call a tow. And another thing happened in the tow mode that you gonna hear. She gonna connect to another guy who gonna say, no, they good. They dad already. I talked to the dad already.
Granddaddy.
I'm like, man, hold on, what in the world going on with this thing, man?
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
So, did you want the tow to come out? He gonna say, no.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's a cover up right there. It's got to be.
Yeah, man. So it's gonna be this gonna be OJ trial, man, all over again. You know, we got so many racial undertones in it.
I would like to know the specific. I would like to know is how long he knew those guys. I'm interested. I don't know if you guys know that, but
I think they moved at his like eighth grade in the eighth grade or something like that.
Oh wow, you should be able
So
to
they've been. Yeah. I think he just graduated high school. I think he's a freshman in college.
Yeah.
So he knew them from high school.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty long then. I didn't know if it was
friends kill friends, man. So I've seen that happen. So and that's another people saying, "Oh, we were friends. We would have never did the man friend." People kill their own parents. What think friend won't kill friend?
And then you know the craziest thing about the whole thing is, you know, we like to try to say, oh no, it wasn't a racial thing, but just there was like, I don't know how many people was on that boat. I think it was at least 6. And the one black guy in the boat is the one that ended up dead and missing. Come on.
Well, now it was 3 boats with at least what 25 guys, 25 people on 3 boats.
25.
He was on that particular boat. You know what I'm saying? It's so many inconsistencies going on with this story. Like they told him, "I'm gonna stay on the island. Leave y'all keep my phone and my keys. Take my phone and the keys." I'm like, who gonna stay somewhere and don't take? You know what I'm saying? If I'm a woman, say, let's say me and you go out Mo, and I say, Mo, I got it right. Go ahead on. Take my phone with you.
I'm gonna say, Robert, you lost your mind.
It don't make no sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
Yeah, it don't make no sense, man. The story just don't add up. And I think a lot of people think they get the grace of it again because they're white boys. And then what people don't understand, this is what makes it race. Because if they were black kids, they'd have been in jail trying to make bone.
Yeah, and I'll just say this because, you know, y'all know I wrote a book on policing in America. And the one thing that I'll say, because this what's going on here confirms once again the pattern that I saw, and that is, like, at this point, I don't even trust the people investigating the crime anymore. I used to be like, okay, they're gonna be impartial. They're gonna try to figure out what's going on. I don't even trust that mechanism anymore. You know what I mean? You need, because you got y'all know you know, Colin Kaepernick did independent. All these people doing independent autopsies, right? Why if the system was really fair and just and correct, why you need an independent autopsy? Right. That's
and they didn't send all the body parts.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't even trust the law enforcement administration at any level.
I'm like, why would they keep this broke? Maybe that's what the damage was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, out of all y'all seen his whole body and kept his throat. I mean,
that's
like,
crazy.
And it's just it's too many inconsistencies going on with the kids on the boat, with the law enforcement. It's just too much fishy stuff going on. You can't trust it.
Yeah, that's probably where the damage was done. I think somebody strangled him or something, you know, or he got hung. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah. And one of the moms, she's the judge. She's a judge. And, I mean, she got a lot of stuff going. You know, she's a judge. She got connection with all the law enforcement in that little town. So
this is Mississippi.
Yeah, it's Mississippi. So Mississippi been burning. You know what I'm saying? So So it's gonna be a wild trial, man. All eyes gonna be on it, man. You know, I don't got into it. You know what I'm saying? I normally don't get into this stuff like this, but it's just too many inconsistencies in his story. Now you got the coon dude, Officer Tatum, he down there trying to prove the white boy right.
Yeah, that boy, that's something wrong with that cat. That you know that dude, because so this is my area. Y'all, you know, Officer Tatum said that the lady, I forgot, her name slips my mind. Right, I'll think of it in a minute. But said the lady threw hot water on the officer that killed her.
I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I forgot her name slipped my mind right now. But he said
he tried to get out of jail. I think he got something. I want to say he's sick or something.
Cancer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that dude's takes on stuff is way off. It's way off. Sonya Mack.
He's getting paid to be a white apologist.
Yeah, he must be. Cause that's
but everybody on him so hard. I can see it in his eye that he's getting old shit. I'm done.
I seen him on the program.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, he said when she threw the pot of water on the officer, that's when he shot her, and this was on Dr. Richie. So because Dr. Tatum was getting Officer Tatum was getting interviewed by Dr. Richie, and another guy, and they said, okay, hold on, rewind the tape. Show us where she threw the pot of water on him. He was just right there. Ain't nobody throwing no water.
Right.
Like,
She didn't get a chance to.
This dude was crazy.
She was
man.
going to.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, man. So this is gonna be a crazy trial, man. I don't know when they're gonna start arresting people. They got to do something. You know what I'm saying? So it's in the grand jury. They try to keep everything on the rap. But like I said, if they were black kids, they put as much information out there as they could. They had the background. This kid was arrested in 05. You know what I'm saying? They have all this stuff out there. They do that. You know what I'm saying? They try to tell these kids around for the trial.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You essentially when you do that, when you get information out in the public, you poison the jury because the jury comes from the public. You know,
and that's why they tight lip with the grand jury stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want nothing to get out. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to hold stuff and the autopsy is done, but it's not for the public yet. Come on now. Y'all get autopsy that. Most of him got it, but we gonna keep throat.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is so crazy. I mean, it's mind-boggling.
Yeah. It is.
But whatever the outcome is, man, I just want to see the truth. People just want the truth to come out, man. And it's a lot of stuff just ain't adding up, man. You know.
Yeah, no, that's true, man. Because hopefully that phone will. I don't know if they said. What did this? You said, Robert? Did it say his phone was off?
No, his phone was on. His phone on. They say he left the phone on the boat. He told them to go head on.
Yeah,
he told them he gonna be with a girl. He gonna stay with the girl. And y'all can go head on. And he left the phone on the boat.
Yeah, okay.
In his car keys.
Yeah, I believe that one.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. What teenager gonna leave their phone with somebody to go lead them?
No, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Ain't no grown folk gonna do that.
Exactly.
Man, I get to work and forget my phone. I'm going back home to get it.
Facts.
Exactly.
That's the only lifeline we have nowadays. You know, we can't pick up ain't no phones on the street no more. You know, so.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. So, So I'm gonna be following that. What you want to do? You want to do a couple of relationship questions real quick?
Yeah. Touch on.
Let's get it. Let's do this right here. Why do people communicate better with strangers than their partner? Like if we going through something, I go talk to somebody before I talk to you about it.
Well, I think when people are having issues with someone, they're always going to want to try to get a perspective from another person. So, especially if you're at odds with the person, so you're not gonna. It's gonna seem like the other person you can better communicate with them because their feelings are not involved. You know what I'm saying? Their feelings are not involved. They may have a standpoint depending on their relationship to the person. Like if it's a family member, if it's a good close friend, if it's somebody who's invested in you in a certain type position, they're gonna be a little biased, and so they may come off as a better communicator, a better listener because they have a certain invested interest in your life. So it'll come off, and if it's a stranger, meaning like just somebody, just say if it's somebody on social media, well, they're gonna come from a perspective of I don't know you, but if I have been through something similar, I get you. So it's always easier for somebody on the other side than the person that you maybe are having communication issues with to for it to feel like they have a better communication style with you because then the other person can feel that way too. Like the other person may feel like, well, my viewpoint is this, and when they share it with somebody who's not involved or dealing with it, then it's always going to be the other person's perspective and communicating with you is going to feel like it's better. It's going to always feel that way. It doesn't mean it is.
Okay.
Yes. So
I think a lot of times people want to get other people's perspective to see if they, you know what I'm saying, to see if I'm right or wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, we want to be validated in our feelings always.
You want to be validated.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times they go to the person they know probably going to validate how they feel.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to go to, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going to go to nobody wise. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times I never took stuff to my mama because I know my mama said, well, you need to stop. Well, you need to stop. You need to go apologize. You know what I'm saying? She going to say stuff like that. You know you're wrong. You got to make this right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to someone, the homeboy, and say, man, you know how the women is, man. The women, man, you know what I'm saying? You can't live with them, can't live without them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
All of them, all women the same, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? All women the same, bro. We want that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it. And I'm gonna tell you, when I need to go to somebody who's gonna tell me the truth, which goes with that scripture, the wounds of a friend are better than the kisses of an enemy. I go to my best friend. That woman will tell me, she'll be saying, I don't not get you. She said, but Jen, but you know. And then that's how she'll do it. So that's my go-to. I don't go talk to my certain, family members because I know they're gonna be like, girl. But so I just I get it. As a mature person in my life.
Girl, I ain't like Robert anyway. I told you.
Oh my gosh.
I told you the red helmet gonna show up.
But but the mature me, I go to my best friend before I go to anybody about anything to get me out of the way of my flesh, And then even if she'll say something that will side with me, she'll be like, girl, that's just my flesh talking, but Jen. And then she'll go into, the reality. And then it makes me sit back and see all sides of it instead of just my feelings. You know what I'm saying? So it seems that way, but I think when you go to your true trusted friends, they'll tell you the truth and it won't come off like you're just getting your feelings validated. Because sometimes your feelings are valid, but you will miss seeing the other person's feelings too. Right? Uh-huh.
What say you, Mr. Mo?
Yeah, so I got a lot to say on this, but I'll keep it short. I try to keep it short, but yeah,
say what you need to say, man. This is the everyday show. You know what I'm saying? You got a right to say what's on your mind.
So I'll start here because this is part of my, my answer, and that is my wife used to have a tutoring center, and some people who used to come there, one person that came there was a PhD physicist, another one was a scientist, and they would bring their kids there. And I'm sitting there like, this don't make no sense. Y'all y'all know this stuff probably better than us. And after I thought about it, try to figure it out, what I realized was that they needed an arm's length approach because they're too close to the individual they're trying to teach. So, and not effective. Even if they know the material, they're just not effective. And so this is the same thing we're talking about here with the relationships. You know, you need somebody else outside of the issue, outside of the problem, somebody unbiased, you know, a third party in order to, and then here's the thing. If I'm already having a problem with you and you tell me I'm wrong, and I'm not listening to you. I need third party to tell me I'm wrong. But you, I'm already arguing with you. You ain't gonna tell me I'm wrong because we already got a problem. You know. So anyway, that's what I think.
No, that's a great story to explain simply like all of what you just said. Yeah, I like that.
All right, man. It's 8:26, man. We got 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Got 4 minutes, man. Let's get the party coming in, Mo. Appreciate you coming on again, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, I like being here. Appreciate y'all. Let me come here and chop it up with y'all. Just have some, you know, it's like a little family. We gotta have tea or something next time. Have some tea and crumpets or something, man, when I come up in this piece. You know what I mean? But no, it's nice just having conversation and, you know, trying to make some sense out of this crazy world. Appreciate it.
Amen.
Amen. Appreciate you, Mo, once again, my brother.
Thank you.
All right, y'all, we're going to get into Jenny's quote. Did I quote of the weekend? Yeah, I put your quote of the weekend. Okay, we're going to get into we're about to get into Jenny's quote of the week. Let's get it.
From the heart of the people, let the spirit flow. Higher motivation everywhere we go. Jenny's got the word, keeping faith inside. A little bit of heaven to make your week right. Let the cup run over, let the truth speak. It's time for overflow. And Jenny's quote of the week.
And Jenny's quote of the week is...
This quote comes from Johnny Depp, and it says, "Success doesn't change you, it reveals you." So the story that I have for this is true. I saw it on a show, and it's one of my favorite shows. It is his favorite show now, My 600-Pound Life. So there was this guy.
It should be my favorite show.
There was this guy. Really quickly, he had, of course, gained all of the weight. It was on the show. He had lost all of his weight, and during the time process when he was heavy, he was going through a lot of like low self-esteem. Like you could tell he didn't have any confidence. But as soon as he lost all of that weight, you couldn't tell him nothing. He was like out in the streets. I mean, he was getting it in. And unfortunately, this man passed away. And the other side of the story is there was a woman. She had gained a lot of weight as well on the show, and when she lost all of her weight, her goal was, you could tell she felt good about herself. It wasn't cocky and arrogant. She was just so grateful, and her mission was, I want to help other people know that they can do it too, and to get on that journey as well. So the whole point is that if you have success in your life, it however you are in your heart, when you don't have the success, once you get it, it's just going to come out. The success doesn't change you. Like sometimes people say, oh, they got all this money, they just changed. No, it was already there. You know what I'm saying? So just keep in mind that when you get to a point in life where you may have like greater things, just remember who you are right in the heart, and that will determine like who you are, and it'll show who you are. So we don't ever have to be surprised. So success doesn't change you, it just reveals you.
All right, y'all. Jenny's quote of the week: "Success doesn't change you; it reveals you." Amen. And there's a lot of stories like that. People that get money and they just You're like, hold on, who this dude now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and some people when they get money, they very generous and
Yes.
they
Yes.
kind hearted, kind of different between. I'm trying to say like two famous people. I know the person who got money and was generous, and they end up losing it, and a lot of people poke fun at it. Well, he lost a lot of it. MC Hammer. He came into a lot of money. He tried to do a lot for a lot of people, and it hurt him financially. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of people pick at him for that. And I'm saying, like, man, that's one of the most selfless things you can do. You know what I'm saying? I think he's not broke. He's still doing good, but he didn't have the multi-millions that he had when he was at the height of his career because he was trying to help people. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the selfish people who make it big and they get a lot of money and they still lose it. And now everybody hates you now. Everybody hates you that you back at ground level now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's two types of successes that, you know what I'm saying? It's two kind of successes, man, that came to my mind with that, man.
Yeah.
But appreciate you for that. That's a good quote right there, y'all. And y'all, we are at the end of the show, man. Once again, we appreciate y'all. We want to give y'all a hand clap.
Yes.
I always say a hand clap of praise.
It's okay.
We
Why
praising,
not?
yeah, we praising y'all too, you know what I'm saying? But we appreciate y'all for tuning in, sharing, what else? Liking, loving,
Yes, commenting. Yeah.
commenting, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, we wish y'all could just tell a friend, tell somebody else about the show, man. You can share it out to other people if you want to. This is Everyday People Show. Y'all got some y'all want to come on and talk about. You got an organization, you got a book you wrote or something like that. If you just want to come on and chop up some of the conversation that we're talking about, man, you're more than welcome. We always let the link stream at the bottom that you see down there. You can just come on and chop it up like Mo did today. Just pop up, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't care who you is. Just be respectful when you come on. You know what I'm saying? That's all we ask y'all, man. This is Everyday People Show. It's not our show. We just moderate it, man. And like I said, once again, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And tell them, Jen.
Ain't nothing y'all can do about it.
Ain't nothing y'all can do about it. Peace.